What if love made you run away into the forest, dress up as someone else, and accidentally fall in love again? Welcome to Shakespeare's As You Like It, a story of betrayal, banishment, disguises, and love gone wonderfully wrong. Our story begins with Orlando, the youngest son of the late Sir Rowland de Boys. Though born a gentleman, Orlando is treated like a servant by his cruel older brother, Oliver, who refuses to educate him or give him his rightful inheritance. Tensions explode when the brothers argue violently, and though Oliver pretends to make peace, he secretly plans Orlando's death. Learning that Orlando plans to challenge the Duke's champion wrestler, Charles, Oliver convinces the slow-witted fighter that Orlando is dangerous and must be killed in the ring. At the royal court, Duke Frederick, his daughter Celia, and his niece Rosalind watch as Charles easily defeats and injures several men. Orlando steps forward next. Against all odds, Orlando's speed and strength defeat the champion. The crowd cheers. Rosalind is instantly impressed and clearly smitten. But when Duke Frederick learns Orlando is the son of his old enemy, Sir Rowland, his mood changes. He storms off in anger, leaving behind confusion and the spark of young love. Rosalind soon reveals her sadness. Her father, Duke Senior, was the rightful ruler, until Frederick stole the throne and exiled him to the Forest of Arden. At first, Rosalind is spared exile only because of her close bond with Celia, but suddenly, Frederick accuses Rosalind of treachery and banishes her as well. Celia refuses to stay behind. Together, they flee to the Forest of Arden, Rosalind disguised as a young man named Ganymede and Celia as a poor country girl called Aliena. They're joined by the court jester Touchstone. Meanwhile, Orlando learns that Oliver truly plans to kill him. With the loyal servant Adam, he also escapes into the Forest of Arden. There, Orlando unknowingly joins the band of exiles led by Duke Senior, Rosalind's father, who now lives happily as a forester, free from court politics. Elsewhere in the forest, Rosalind and Celia buy a small cottage and try to live a peaceful pastoral life. One day, Rosalind notices poems carved into trees, poems praising her. The poet? Orlando. Still disguised as Ganymede, Rosalind meets Orlando, who is heartbroken over losing Rosalind. Pretending to be a clever young man, she offers to cure him of love. Her plan? Orlando must woo Ganymede as if he were Rosalind. Orlando agrees, unaware that he is courting the woman he loves. Love spreads wildly through the forest. A shepherd named Silvius loves the cold-hearted Phoebe, but she rejects him. Instead, Phoebe falls in love with, you guessed it, Ganymede. Rosalind now finds herself caught in yet another love triangle she never intended to create. Oliver eventually arrives in the forest, sent by Duke Frederick to find Orlando. But something has changed. Oliver tells Ganymede that Orlando saved his life, first from a poisonous snake, then from a fierce lioness. Wounded in the process, Orlando couldn't keep his meeting. Hearing this, Rosalind faints, accidentally revealing her true feelings. Oliver himself has been transformed by gratitude and guilt. Soon after, Oliver and Celia fall in love instantly. Touchstone also finds love, of sorts, with Audrey, a simple goat herder. Though they are an odd match, Touchstone insists on marrying her, chasing off her other suitor. Meanwhile, Duke Frederick marched toward the forest to crush the growing rebellion. But at the forest edge, he meets a holy hermit and undergoes a miraculous change of heart. He gives up his throne and chooses a religious life. With all conflicts resolved, Rosalind promises to fix everything by magic. She removes her disguise and reveals her true identity. The forest erupts in joy. Rosalind marries Orlando, Celia marries Oliver. Silvius marries Phoebe, Touchstone marries Audrey. Duke Senior is restored to power and harmony returns to all. The play ends with Rosalind stepping forward to speak directly to the audience, blessing lovers, celebrating joy, and reminding us that love, though confusing, always finds its way. And that is As You Like It.